just? He does by 0.2 of a second. Welcome along to Milin in China as the Visa FIS Snowboard Alpine World Cup for 26 gets underway. So there you go, 3 of the 4 Italians march. Bormolini for semi-final 1, Felicetti Carl for semi-final 2. So men's semi-final action now. And here they go then, away on course, the first men's semi-final. March on the blue, Bormolini on the red, and it's Bormolini who has a sizable advantage coming to the first split. Maurizio Bormolini leads by a second. In the big final, looks firmly in control of this one as another error comes in from March, and the lead extends by 1/3 of a second. And Maurizio Bormolini, the defending champion, is going to get a shot at winning the opening race in the parallel giant slalom of the new season, because he's beaten compatriot Aaron March by well over 1.5 seconds. And Felicetti nearest to us on the blue course, Carl on the red course. And out the start, it is pretty even. Had some belting races so far today. Who's got the lead? It is Felicetti by 1/1500 a second, but there's a mistake from Felicetti. He runs wide in the line, and Carl now takes over in front. And Felicetti is coming with pace. He means business, but Carl looking very relaxed on his board. Has he done enough? He looks like he's in front. He is, and Carl will ruin the Italian party. No clean sweep for Italy. Benjamin Carl, in his final season, gets the big final in his opening race. Felicetti is bib number 7, and they are away in this, the small final. Felicetti on the blue, March on the red, and March goes down. Now there's a lot of speed that's been taken off there, but Felicetti has got to come through these difficult turns. March needs a mistake from his compatriot. Back on track. He's over a second down. There'll be some comeback if he manages to pull this back, but I'll tell you what, he's coming. He is coming, and Aaron March is making a real race of this, having gone down. Surely Solly Felicetti hasn't taken it too easy. Oh, can you believe it? Aaron March goes down and comes back to take 3rd place. That's an extraordinary run from Aaron March. Mirko Felicetti will be kicking himself. He just took it too easily. That was a ridiculous comeback. Aaron March was 1.8 seconds down. Oh, well, follow that if you can. Men's big final coming right up. What a race we've had in the small final. What can Benjamin Carl and Maurizio Bormolini serve up here in the sport right now? Carl, the reigning Olympic champion. Biggest names. Bormolini, the reigning World Cup champion. What a start to the men's parallel giant slalom on this opening day of action. The first big final of the season for the men, and it is a tight start between Carl and Bormolini, and Carl, I think, might just have the advantage, and by some distance, nearly 2/3 of a second. What can Bormolini do here? We saw Aaron March was ridiculously quick on the red course in the small final, and Bormolini has pulled it back and now starts to pull away from Carl, who's got to bring the pace from the steep onto the flat. These two neck and neck. Who's going to take this one? It looks as if Bormolini's got it just. He does by 0.2 of a second. Maurizio Bormolini of Italy takes the opening parallel giant slalom of the season. He was nearly 2/3 of a second down at the first intermediate. He'd wiped that out at the second intermediate and comes home 2/10 in front at the bottom. Benji Carl
It was a strong fight
didn't
against
quite have enough.
Benji, the Olympic champion. Yeah, he is always crazy with him. Yeah, it's I like too much because we push until the limit, so it's funny. Yeah. Congrats, Mauro. Thank you.
So confirmation of the men's podium then. Aaron March of Italy third, Benji Carl of Austria in second, and Mauro Bormolini of Italy in one. Well, if this race is only to go by, we are in for an absolutely cracking season in both the men's and women's parallel snowboard season. The win from Mauro Bormolini, the defending World Cup champion.